guys, my name is Vinny.
And I'm Luke.
And welcome to our channel V Squared, which you can get your weekly dose of V2.
Yeah.
V2. Vitamin 2, get it? So a lot of you guys asked about our wedding. So I guess we're going to talk a little bit about like venue and size and flowers and blah blah blah. It is now 6 o'clock.
So Vinny and I have now been married, for those who don't know, for almost about 7 months now.
Yep, 2 days.
We got married on August the 18th, 2013.
What? You're ridiculous. You're absolutely ridiculous.
Do it.
Yeah, we're gonna, I guess, answer some questions about, you know, the venue, catering, centerpieces, and all that fun stuff that we had to plan, and it was really stressful.
So Vinny and I didn't have a huge budget for our wedding, which meant that we had to pull all of the things in quite tight.
Yeah, I just moved like across an ocean, so yeah, money was not of the plentiful.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
So we ended up having to do things on the cheap, which meant that the venue was owned by the council, which actually turned out to be an amazing venue.
Yeah.
It's the City Council House in Nottingham. It's got a huge dome on the top, and the staircase leading up is really nice, which made for some awesome photos. And generally just a really cool room. We got married in the sheriff's room, which is where the actual sheriff of Nottingham currently uses an office during the week. And it was a lot of fun, nice and intimate. There was about 20 people that came. Family and close friends, and it was just generally awesome.
So to save on cost, again, we had the reception here, back at our place. So my father, sister, and mother flew in from New York, and they stayed for us about a week before the wedding, a week after, and they helped us kind of deck out the place, and we had a little gazebo out back that a friend lent us, and we actually had a sunny day in England in August for our wedding. So. And yeah, it was just really, really cool. The centerpieces were handmade. They were kind of like a little bird cage type thing with sunflowers and like gladiolas coming out. It was kind of like a Tuscan type of theme, because it's August and I'm Italian and Tuscany sounds nice right about now.
The food that we got was from a nice little independent cafe called Delilah, which is kind of like an Italian style deli, restaurant deli. And they gave us some really nice ciabatta sandwiches and a quiche, some really, really great foods. Awesome.
We got married really, really early in the morning. Like, our ceremony was at like, what, 9:30?
No, it was like 11-ish.
No, really? Alright, well, it was early, so our food was kind of more oriented towards a brunch.
Yeah.
So we had like pims and shandies and kind of like a afternoon garden party reception, which was pretty cool.
So for the invitations that we used, we were coming up with different ideas and themes, and it kind of made sense that since we've been long distance for such a long time that we would have an invitation which reflected that.
Yeah.
So I designed these pretty interesting and pretty neat, if I do say myself, invitations, which is kind of set out like an airmail envelope. So it has airmail, and then in the stamp it says the time and the date of the wedding, and on the back we kind of got our
It's really cool, but that was another way of saving cost, having Luke design it himself, because he's very talented with Photoshop and everything. So, and then we just got printed off from a place in his employment. So another budget-friendly advice if you're planning a wedding, because money adds up quickly.
I'd have to say that my favourite bit about the day was the reception. It was so great to have so many of my really, really close friends, family, and Vinny's family as well, to be here to share in the moment. And there's nothing that really can capture the feeling of having all those people surround you at that really, really special time. But the best part of that was probably the round of speeches that we gave. This was after maybe 1 or 2 too many shots of Fireball whiskey. And Vinny's mum made the most hilarious speech, to the point where actually I don't remember what was said, but the photos clearly demonstrated that it was the funniest thing that we'd all heard. So that was probably my favourite bit.
I guess my favorite bit was just the intimacy, I think. Like, you know, people, after going to my brother's wedding, who had quite a large amount of people, it made me realize that what we had as far as like an intimacy level with only 20 some odd people was what we wanted, and I think right for us, because I had a chance to mingle with everyone and talk with them, and I just feel like it's more me, I guess. I don't know. I like the fact that we had a small amount of people and a small venue and reception, and it just made the day memorable. So, a lot of you guys have been asking about videos and or photos and some sort of, not necessarily proof, but pictures of our wedding and blah blah blah. So, Luke and I have officially made a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Vinny and Luke, VINNY, Vinny. So there'll be photos of our wedding, and we'll probably periodically update photos of maybe our first Christmas around the holidays, or just kind of our daily things, what we're doing and what we plan on doing in the future.
So thank you very much for watching our video this week. Don't forget to not only like our new Facebook page, but also follow us on Twitter, talk to us on Twitter,
Tumblr,
ask us questions on Tumblr,
subscribe, like,
get in touch with us.
Bam, boom.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye! Bye 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 bye. Dude, are you scratching? I'm trying to record a video here. Ha ha ha.